Brother, how are you? Welcome to the green room, baby. We haven't stopped. We won't stop. I don't know about you, bro. We ain't stopping. We're Chepe, how are you? Chepe, Blitz and Sand, how are you? We've been going on, bro. We've been going on since on this Sunday's episode of Holy Fuck. We're still not sponsored by anybody. I went to the Asian party today. I walked out decently happy. I like it. On today's episode, I have not walked out of any place happy. I have not. I need to. Oh, Andrea D'Amico in the house. How are you, my friend? Andrea D'Amico is in attendance. I didn't know we had an Asian partner in town until it made until it made it in the newspaper. I am absolutely great. Thank you for stopping by. Roadside, Nelson Dragon, Horse Race Day. Ed, how are you? We are amazing. I gotta. I have one of those. It's supposed to be one of those silent coolers, but I don't think it's silent. We can. Everybody can hear. It's like a fucking airplane in here, right? Sounds like I have an airplane in here. Can I interest you in a Corona? Only if it's a Corona familiar. Ooh, ooh, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Not today. If I drown, let it be in Heineken. You just start drinking? No, we started at noon, brother. Where we started at noon, bro. I went jogging in the morning. I did 5 miles. I did 5.3 miles to be exact. I drank 6 beers with you. Real dog started at noon. Hell yeah. Ya te despertaste. I was watching the Brazil game. I knew they were not going to score, brother. You know what? I said, you know what? Let me take a nap. Let me take a nap. I took a 50-minute nap. It was 0-0 halftime. I watched second. I knew they were not going to make it, brother. I knew they were not going to make it. Christopher says, I didn't drink today. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed you're not drinking. Hello. They both played well, brother. They played exceptionally well. They were fucking attacking. They were actually almost beating each other up. But hey, the game is the game, brother. They played well. Both teams played well. I'll make up for it tomorrow. I'll make up for it today, right now. They both played well, brother. But I called it. Remember I told you? I called it like I told you. If Brazil does not make it, only if they get lucky, they will beat Uruguay. They're not lucky in penalties, brother. They're not lucky in penalties. That sucks. Have another one in honor of me. Here we go, bro. Here we go. Here we go. You ain't gonna tell me twice, Christopher Naco. It was a very physical game for sure. Yeah, exactly. So I show up to the restaurant. Got a man red carded. Slide through loser says, okay, bam, you're in a new bar, Heineken man. What's your go-to order at the bar? My go-to order at the bar, like for food? When I drink, I always fall asleep with food in my lap. You're gonna be watching Bronny? I mean, bro, I don't. There's nothing. There's no. I don't hate Bronny, bro. I don't hate Bronny. I hate his fucking father. He's a fucking piece of shit. But I can only expect the best for the kid, bro. I can only hope for the best. Did I see him score the first point for the Lakers? Yeah, I did. The summer league. Cheers. Marco Gonzalez. Is that my primo Marcos? Okay, bam. You're in a new bar, Heineken man. What's your go-to order at the bar? I'll take a cold Heineken. So when I get to the bar, your brother says, "Hey, can I get a beer?" I don't know what the fuck he ordered. He said, "Put it on his tab." And I'm like, "Okay, I just got here." I drank 3, 4 beers. I ate 3 tacos, and it was like $96. And I'm like, "Dude, what the what whose bill am I paying here? What the fuck?" I think I got set up by your brother. Do you drink Heineken Zero? No, I don't like Heineken Zero. When I get to the bar, I ordered a big glass of beans. No beers for me, only beans. Bar beer prices are insane. At this point, I think it's debatable. It all depends where you go. California or Burbank, Los Angeles. He said that's a better move. And I'm thinking, what the? These are some fucking expensive taco I just ate. $86? That's all right. Those were good tacos. Beer is $8 a pint, while beans is only 3. Yeah, brother, but how many glasses of beans can you eat? How many glasses of beans? Holy fuck. Brother, I can tell you a can like this one at the Staples Center, because they were out of Stella, $26. I drank I drank 5 of these cans at the U2 concert at the Sphere before I got kicked out. I paid $27 for each lata, for each can, brother. They smoking crazy stuff. No, the people crazy smoking the crazy shit is the people buying it. I know I was. I know I was. Whose tea was this? Dr. Dre in the house. If we're really partying, probably at 12 to 15 glasses of beans. I would pay to see that. I would pay to see somebody eat 12 to 15 glasses of beans. There is absolutely no effing way, bro. Cristo Fanaco, $26 for a beer is highway robbery. You're absolutely right. Why'd you get kicked out? Did they find your flask of beans? I was wearing my flashy hat that says, fuck Biden. JBC says, go away, please. I love you too, bro. I had a hat that said, fuck Biden. And they said, excuse me, sir. We have to remove you by the artist request. And I'm like, what? The artist requested me to get out of here? Pedro Castillo in the house. You want to see what the hat said? I want to see what the hat said. I'll show you. I keep it right here. I keep it right here. I keep it handy, bro. Pedro Castillo, how are you, brother? What happened to fuck Biden? I can't find it. What did you say? Fuck LeBron, nice. But if you dressed up as as Fury, it would have been okay. It would have been okay. Eric says, "Fuck that hat." Ooh wee. All right, enough of the hat. Enough of the hat. Let's go. Enough of the hat. I got this. I got this other beautiful hat right here. I got the beautiful hat over here. I got the real. I got the real hat, bro. I got the real hat, made in China. Made in China. Christopher Naco says, $10 says Biden doesn't make the next debate. I think Biden bets against himself too. I bet I won't be able to answer that shit. Bro, what do hit him, man? I mean, he's, what, bro, at this point, they're both, it's crazy how they're both that fucking old. Why do we only have those two options, brother? Can the Dodgers keep winning? Didn't they get beat, what, 10-4? What was that team that beat them? The Padres? No, the you know, the only people who I feel bad about, I don't feel bad about Biden. Biden, he's in a position where he is where he is, and he has to do what he has to do. Who I feel bad for are the people who are trying to do whatever they can to hide what they don't want to tell us that he has. Dementia, who the fuck knows? Right? They're hiding something from us. That's who I feel bad about. I feel bad about the people who are trying to not conceal, or actually who are concealing the truth from us. That's who I feel bad for. No, politics is a dirty fucking game. Whoever's in there, red or blue, brother, you gotta feel bad for whoever's is trying to do it, because that is not an easy job. I think we already know this. We already know this. But at this point, brother, if red or blue makes it, I'm still gonna be the same guy. I have never used my platform to come here every fucking day. Says we're getting fucked with the prices. We're losing. The gas prices. No, I don't have time for all that shit. I don't have time for any of that. Right? Did you see the one video from that girl? She says, "I don't know how old you are." She says, "Yo, Mike, don't care." The girl says, "I don't know about you guys." She says, "But ever since I was, I was, ever since I delivered my baby, I started using Pampers or diapers." She said Pampers or diapers, but same shit. She says, now when I have my period, I use diapers. I feel safer using diapers." And dude, if you see the video, she's like a 30-some old girl. And you're like, dude, you're too young to even be thinking of wearing diapers. I wouldn't want to wear a diaper. if I had to take a leak, right? Like people who do the New York ball drop, I heard that those people wear diapers. That way they don't have to leave their spot. They can just pee in they can pee their diaper. Whether that's fucking true or not, I have no idea. I wouldn't put myself in that situation to begin with. It can't. No. Would you wear a diaper? Fuck that, right? Who would you wear a diaper, Mark? Chris? I know I wouldn't. Look, at this point, government should have or should have already put in place age limits for Senate, right? For any part of legislative, for executive, right? There should be an age limit there. Judicial, not so much, because I think people who are judges. No, and I know you can't have age limit, but I'm just saying there should be some kind of threshold somewhere. Christopher Naco, we are closer to having the first black woman president. Like you never know it. Like you have never imagined it. I think Biden is going to step down at one point or another just to make her president for a month or two, and it's going to happen. It's a hop, a skip, and a jump away, brother. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. I can give a shit. Jill after the fucking debate. You did so good. You answered everything. Bro, you're talking to the fucking president, dude. You're not talking to some fucking 5-year-old kid. You answered everything. You knew the answers. Here's your little star. Let me go change your diaper, my little baby. That was horrible, bro. That was horrible. That was que puta vergüenza. My God, dude, that was shameful as fuck. And what did Trump do? Lie. Dude, when has a first lady done that? Nobody has ever done that but her. Jill's off her fucking medicine. She hasn't taken her fucking pills. You see, Putin was like, "Hold on, let me fucking push the buttons for Ukraine." Oh no, let me watch this shit. It's funnier. Yeah, that was hard to watch, bro. But see, now the media is saying, "Oh yeah, no, we meant to do that." I mean, nobody's saying that. Nobody has come forward and says, "Yeah, we meant to do that." Where we don't have no. I don't know. Cheers. Whoever comes, brother. Last time I talked about putting papers in a box so you can have somebody in charge of that higher position of government. I got banned, dude. I got banned for political whatever, some fucking stupid bullshit. El Corsario Vericua. You know what movie they should remake? Now that I see this guy's name, Corsario Boricua, the Corsican Brothers. Remember the Corsican Brothers? That shit was funny as fuck. Remember the Corsican brothers, bro? That shit was fucking hilarious. It's like watching the Corsican brothers. That was Cheech and Chong, bro. Remember? They were twins. In order, they would stab. Cheech would stab him so that his brother could feel the pain. It was that shit was hilarious, brother. Yeah, Cheech and Chong. They would fuck with each other. He's like, I'm gonna hurt you, and he would stab himself. The guy was like, oh my god, you asshole. Oh my god, that shit was funny. Bro, you gotta try. Did you ever watch Step Brothers? That's Trump and Biden. I don't like that guy. I don't like Will Ferrell, bro. The one with the fish smoking the joint, I think it was. Who can be them now? Who can be them now? I don't know. See, these guys were naturally funny, dude. I don't know. These guys, like if you watch SNL, I mean, I watched SNL since before. It's satire, but it's not funny. Like I'm every time I watch SNL, I think, dude, am I missing something? Like, do I have to be white to catch what they're saying? Like, what is so funny? Like, I don't get it. Like, am I missing a fucking chromosome somewhere? I used to like, I used to like reading Mad. Remember Mad? Alfred E. Newman. That was satire, and I understood it, and I read it, and I laughed about it. But when I watch SNL, I'm like, satire. Okay, Mad. Alfred E. Newman. But these guys are just like, that's Will Ferrell. There's something about him that he, I don't know. Did I miss? Maybe I missed where he started, but the parts that I caught, I did like the part where he was running down the street in San Fernando, in Burbank, San Fernando Boulevard. Let's go streaking. Where he's naked. That's basically the only part I've ever liked that he did. Adam Sandler, one of the best actors. Adam's in every movie, he talks the same, and I don't know, but it sounds like he's whining. Dude, there's something about that guy. I don't. I have pretty much watched every fucking movie he's in, but I have not enjoyed them. I mean, I've enjoyed Remote. That one I liked. Grown Ups, but see, Grown Ups is not only him; it's him and everybody else. Jim Carrey, I have always loved watching Jim Carrey. Happy Gilmore, I don't. I think I missed Happy Gilmore. I think Happy Gilmore years. I was in Brazil. I was 90, 97, 98, 99, 2000. I was in Brazil. I think Happy Gilmore is either 95 or 96. I may have been in Honduras. Fair skin humor. I like that. Fair skin humor. Pedro Castillo. I like that humor. Pedro Castillo, let me ask you this: English or Spanish? Dustin Blackburn, how are you? English or Spanish? I have no respect for De Niro. Robert De Niro, brother. Pedro Castillo said, I didn't hear you. I said, English or Spanish? Whoever moves is gay. Oh, I saw you moving. I saw you moving. He said you moved. I saw it. Oh man! Every time they do that to me, brother, I fucking start laughing. He said both. That is fucking hilarious, bro. Uh, when I first moved back to the United States, well, for the second time, I was living in Burbank with one of my best friends. He said, "Dude, that cooler has unlimited beer." Yo, why the Modelo time in the fucking house? How are you, my brother? Imagine a lifetime supply of free beer. That's what I've been giving my. I've been giving myself a. I've been giving myself exactly that, brother. You're gonna sleep well tonight. He said beer comas. Beer comas are no joke. What was I telling you? Oh, so I was in my best friend's house. He said, Oscar, I'm taking you to watch this. I'm gonna take you to a movie premiere. And I said, he says, but you gotta promise me you are gonna go with me. He says, I know you don't like one of the actors, but there's a best supporting actor. Like you're gonna like this fucking movie. And I'm like, I don't know. I think you gotta fucking tell me who it is. So he says, Adam Sandler. I said, no, with with Jack Nicholson. I said, Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson? Now I have to go watch this fucking movie. Those two guys are completely different, right? I said, I've never seen them in a fucking movie, not ever. And I went to see that, and I went to watch that movie. It was not as good, not as good as it gets. It was no, I know he's a humble guy in real life. I understand anger management, but it was the one after anger management, which was anger. It was anger management too. Anger something with an R. Anger right. Anyways, so I'm at the movies. We watch the whole fucking flick, right? We watch it, and I used to smoke it back in the time, right? I didn't find those funny. I'm not gonna lie. So we exit the theater, and we head over to there was a TGI Fridays on the same shopping center where we were somewhere in West Hills, upward, the bougie area of the valley, and we end up at TGI Fridays. We used to smoke, right? I used to smoke cigarettes. I think he was smoking pot. I think I smoked cigarettes. He smoked cigars or pot. Well, I forget. Well, anyways, so we're headed to the smoking section, and I'm like, bro, you know what? Fuck that movie. Like, if it wasn't for Jack Nicholson, fuck Adam Sandler. I don't like that guy. And I can hear in the background, excuse me, thank you, excuse me. And guess who brushed shoulders with me? Adam Sandler was heading in the same direction. If he heard me, I think he heard me. He just didn't say anything. Top three actors. Top three actors. Ah, fuck. I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I think I've watched every movie that he's in. Um, Jerry Bruckheimer, for some reason, likes the guy, and I have to stick to that. Um, can you guess? Con Air, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, he has great movies. Nicolas Cage is fucking amazing, dude. I like that guy. Robert De Niro falls in that category, even though he's a fucking Looney Tunes, but he's always been a good actor. I can't pull him out for being a piece of shit, mental case, but acting, he's great at it. My third actor or actress. God, that is a good question. Did I never been put in that fucking position? Sopranos. I never watched The Sopranos, brother. Because of the parents, you think? You say that because of the parents. Coppola, right? Yeah. I met the Coppolas. They have an office. They have an office at the lower lot in Universal Studios. I met the Coppolas. I mean, but it doesn't take away from the guy being a good actor. I mean, I love the way he did Gone in 60 Seconds. I love the way he did National Treasure. I've loved the way he did, except that movie where he becomes the biker with the fire. I don't know. There's some stories that I don't. No, me too, Christopher Michael. After Robert De Niro came out like fucking Looney Tunes because he hates the president, I'm like, dude, just leave your politics aside, bro. Leave politics aside and just be the actor that you're paid to be. Oh, yes, Ghostwriter. That. I'm like, you know what? I don't, I, I don't even know what that movie's about. I like Nicolas Cage. I just don't. I don't watch every fucking movie, that he comes out on. Yo, Jose Morales in the house. How are you, brother? Oh no, Roger Waters. Roger Waters. He's top loony. He's lost it. He's lost it. Good brother. How you been, Morales? Good brother. I mean, you could put you two on the same level. I mean, Bono, Roger Waters, as he's at least he at least is a national citizen. Bono, he's fucking British. Yeah, Pink Floyd, Roger Waters. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it the way he starts his. You haven't seen the way he starts his concerts. He starts putting a burning picture of Donald Trump. he's like Bono is. I know Bono is. Oh, Bono's Irish. Bono's Irish, and he hates. Why do you have to meddle with United States politics when you should just stick to music? You know what I mean? I still went to his concert because I love you two, and I got to fucking troll one of the biggest artists in the world. Fuck, and I got kicked out because, sir, we got to kick you out of the venue because the artist doesn't like you in here. I was completely wasted, brother. I should have just said, bro, let me turn the fucking head off, okay? I don't want to hurt your feelings. But I was too drunk. Bro. I said, fuck you guys. I'm not going anywhere. Give me my beer. But eventually, I just kept walking. I'm saying, I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to do any of that. Jose Morales says, you got a Heineken gold bag? Oh, Heineken golf bag. I don't play golf. I have been wanting to play golf, but I don't play golf. Yeah, or even trespassed. I didn't want to get trespassed. Fuck all that shit. They've been liberals from since the beginning. No, and I knew that, and I knew that. Pocket pool. That's my favorite. I but I've always wanted. See, I have never said no to a sport just because I thought I couldn't do it. Right? Like soccer. I said, I don't feel fucking want fucking wants to run chasing a fucking ball. And then one time I became a goalie and we won the tournament. Imagine that shit. And then we said, let's play basketball. I said, who the fuck wants to sweat and throw a fucking ball in a hoop? I did it. Hook shot. I said, you know what? I'm the best hook shot guy, like nobody else, like nobody's fucking business. I was little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Exactly. We're doing Obama's third term. What are you talking about, dude? This guy, Eric. I know you can't read the other comments on the other side. This guy says we're waiting on our next black president. And some other guy says, yeah, this is this is Obama's third fucking. Okay, okay, Trump. Nobody seeing nothing like that. Can you say two baby mamas? Oh, okay, yeah. Nobody seen nothing like that. I remember playing. I was in seventh. I was in eighth grade. For recess. See, I didn't have recess. I didn't do recesses. I didn't do recess. Seventh, eighth grade. I only did lunches because seventh, eighth grade. I was a cashier for the cafeteria. I started doing cafeteria help in sixth grade, and then I think somehow they sign you up for cafeteria assistance or help in seventh and eighth, whatever, for the continuance of your education. Because I was good at the cashier, right? But then again, what the fuck was I pressing? 25 cents for a milk, ticket for a lunch, dollar for food. You know what I mean? But at least you had to push the right button. At the end of the week, remember the old cashiers that had the serial numbers? So every tecla, what the fuck what do you call those? I could see you starting a food fight in the cafeteria. I could see you starting a food fight. What do you? Every digit. No, but they're not digits. They're every key. Thank you. Every key. So for every key you push, right? So at the end of the week, I would tally up my earnings. If I punched in $70, I would have $70 in the cash. 70 tickets, I would have 70 tickets. If I had punched in, I don't know, 50 quarters, then I would have whatever 50 divided into $4, $8, or $25, $20, 20, 50, 4, 12.50, 12.50. So at the end of the week, I would get a paleta. Imagine that shit. It's like, oh, you get a push pop, but it's experience, right? So it's experience. So seventh grade, so in lunchtime, I would play basketball with this girl called Donna. She was, I'm short. I've been the same fucking size ever since, right? I was 5'5". Maybe I grew 2 inches. I'm 5'7" now. She must have been like 5'9", 5'8". You get a gold star. You did so good. You answered every key. I would play with, dude. She was good. She was like climbing trees. I like climbing trees. Yeah, I never had to go down on her. I went up on her. No, but I'm in eighth grade, so I wasn't thinking about any of that. But she was good looking though. Oh, Donna. And dude, the only way I could fucking beat that girl playing basketball was hook shots. Hook shot. I said, when are you? And she would always say, when are you gonna drive the paint? When are you gonna drive the paint? I said, look at your size. I can't drive the paint. I can't run the paint with you. She would always just go, pop, smack it out of my hand. Of course not. From outside the key. Swoosh, swoosh. No, I'm trash. I'm trash at basketball. I've never said I was good, but one on one, how trash can you be? How trash can you be? You can't. Come on. Running, I was not good at running. I was not good at anything, brother. I was running to the fucking cafeteria. That's all I was doing back in the day. Also, you were a wrestling high school. I never did that. I only joined sports my senior year in school because every time we played, we went out of the city with the school. So we had a bus. Of course, your parents had to, pitch in for hotels and food and what is the per diem. You did, Eric? You played basketball every day from elementary all the way in college, huh? But so when did you start playing football? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is where it's at. Yeah, la capoeira. Dum, da-dum, dum, dum, da-ding, dum, dum. Yo, Andrea D'Amico, you're back. 10th grade. Okay. I think Giancarlo is going to ninth grade. I think he's gonna pick it up. I think he's gonna pick up some type of sport where because he's dedicated, dude. He has my son gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning just so I can drop him off at the gym. I was never that dedicated, brother. I was never that dedicated until now. Now, I mean, I started jogging 2001. I started jogging after 9/11 or before 9/11. No, after 9/11 I started jogging. Where I couldn't bend over and tie my shoes. I was 250, 260 pounds. I said, you know what? Fuck that. I gotta do something to not. I couldn't bend over and tie my shoes. I was like, what is this? I'm gonna die. One regret I have is not playing football. My high school years, I was in Honduras, so we don't play football over other than soccer. Football, but we call football americano. Only time I played organized basketball was 11th grade. One, I played 1 year varsity basketball. Really, I never played. Well, I mean, I did play sports. Our basketball team was our same soccer team. Was our same volleyball team, and we were not good at any of those three, bro. So my brother was in 11. Was my brother was in 10th grade when I was in ninth. So then he moved to 11th and graduated. So I was the big brother, if you want to call it, 10th and 11th, because my sister was in 6th and 7th. And then I graduated. I played soccer in middle school, and my dad would call me a foot fairy. A foot fairy. We had the state championship team in and manual. No shit, really. You got cut from the team because they caught you smoking pot or what? I'm pretty sure they caught you doing something bad. Eric, you were bad. You told me you were bad. So on my 11th, on my senior year, for some reason, American schools in Honduras, because I was not good on. For some reason, in American schools, which are private schools, you graduate in 11th grade, not 12th grade. So we got to 11th grade, and I'm like, we got to start discussing graduation. I'm like, wait, we graduated 12th grade. He's like, no, this school graduates 11th grade. Like, what? Yeah, you get a bachelor's degree in social science, bachiller en ciencias y letras. ¿Qué puta es esa mierda? Bachelor's degree in social science, and then you get a high school degree. Christopher Naco says, I didn't retain anything from high school. Neither did I, bro. If you ask me, we were just living the life of a kid inside a classroom. 11th and 12th grader, you were an all-city linebacker. You kicked ass. I know you told me that, dude. That's fucking cool. I think I retained more friendships, knowledge-wise, maybe because I read through the books that my teacher would always say, here's your workbook. read chapter 11 and answer the questions. And I would read chapter 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I would read the whole fucking book just because I didn't want to go back to the boring part of the teacher saying, read this or explain this to me. I already know the answers because I always like to read, right? So I would retain every fucking information like I do now. Like I talk about shit that I have not used in forever. It's a fucking Rolodex of information, right? Some of the stuff they teach is useless for the world, for the real world. Tell me about it, brother. Tell me about it. So I went into the university in Honduras because I wanted to become a dentist, right? And my dad says, "Oh, I'm not sending you to Brazil. I'm not sending you to Brazil. Your brothers deserve going to Brazil because they got good grades." I said, "I got good grades too. What the fuck are you talking about?" Yeah, but you're a party animal. They're not. They're giving you C's and D's. Are you happy with that? So when I enrolled in a university in Honduras, they give me all these math 101, Spanish 101, English 101, all these 101s that you won't fucking need to become a dentist. Why am I fucking wasting my time? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they're giving you classes as they would give you here in not university, but it was community in college is a fucking waste of time if you ask me. Why can't we go straight to universities? What they teach you is not information you need. They're teaching you how to be a learner. No, no. By all means, I get that, but sometimes it's a fucking waste of time. So when I finally got my scholarship in Brazil, I landed, dude. We did straight classes that had to do with what you wanted to become, right? Anatomy, histology, chemistry, biology. There was no math 101. There was no Portuguese 101. There was no civics 101. This wasn't right. Logically, this was not college. It was universities, and we went straight to the educational process of, the doctor, the teacher, el catedrático, right? The teacher is an actual doctor, but he's never practiced, but he knows the practice. He's teaching you what it's in the book. When you move up in the levels, then you start working with syringes and you start operating and shit. First you start scraping paint off of or scraping shit off of an orange. Same thing with syringes, right? First thing you start learning how to puncture is syringes. I mean oranges. Don't bend the needle. Some trades are paying big coin. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't have in it, and it's no. Eric is right. Eric is right. He says your brain needs to learn how to make connections that allow for problem solving and research, and to retain what you have learned. And for the most part, the schools today is detrimental for the kids that are just so focused on their fucking laptops, phones, shit. Nobody fucking reads a book anymore. That's the fucking problem. Nobody likes to read a book anymore. So you're right. I mean, when we were in high school, when we were in elementary, we were doing exactly that. We were the learning process of, we were the little machines that knew we could, right? Nowadays nobody wants to fucking do any of that. Hey Siri, right? Exactly. Technology ruined everything. Sixth grade. Sixth grade. My teacher gave us a list. 1985, before the need another seven astronauts became a thing, right? It was 1985 when the Challenger exploded. 1985. So my teacher gave us a list, and it had 10 questions on it. Who was the first? Who was the first person to go into orbit? Who was the first scientist of whatever of the space? I forget the questions. Yuri Gagarin is the first Russian to ever touch space. What's your favorite beer? A cold beer. A cold beer. Pedro Castillo, I think you know that. I think you know that already. They are learning. They are educators learning how to manage teaching with new technologies and are seeing that kids need more than just teach, more than just tech. Oh no, dude, trust me. Or a free beer. Yeah, I prefer a cold beer before I get a free beer. Sometimes somebody can hand you a free beer and it's warm, so I rather get a free beer, a cold beer. So my librarian, I showed up to the library, and if I can remember the name of her for the life of me, I can't. I saw her, dude. I saw her and I recognized her. Shit, my battery is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I saw her. Warm beer is a sin, I know. And I saw, dude. I came back from. I saw her like 4 years ago. The same librarian that I met. But anyways, the story is she helped me answer all these questions only by using the index cards at the library, right? She said the spacecraft. We look under S, right? Spacecraft. What are we learning? Or orbits or takeoffs, anything, right? We found every fucking answer to that. I was the only student who filled up the 10 questions plus the bonus one. There were 11 questions on that. And my teacher says, I didn't think anybody was going to answer more than five. She said, how did you do it? And I said, there's a thing called the library. She says, yeah, but there's no way you did this by yourself. And I said, listen, what are you saying? I was a pro cheater in high school. She said, there's no way you did this by yourself. I said, well, there's a thing called index cards. So when you follow everything correctly, it was sixth grade. It was sixth grade. But see, I was already going to the library in fifth grade. I just didn't know. I knew what to do with the index cards. I just didn't know how much information. I just didn't know how to put one and one together because today index cards is called Google. Google became our no here and not here. I did fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade here in the United States, or maybe more. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. I know I was here for 7 or 8 years, from 82 to 89. Yeah, 7 years. You had a shitty ass teacher. No, she was Miss Kuntz. No, she was a good teacher. I remember her. I don't remember ever having a bad teacher. I was the kid that was consuming. Remember that movie Johnny Five? Input. The kid who fucking wanted to read everything. That was me. I had many bad teachers. I had many bad teachers. I had good teachers in Burbank, brother. Yeah, Kuntz. Koonntz. Yeah, Miss Miller, Miss Kuntz. I think I remember all the ones who made a. Mr. Rush was my math teacher. Mr. Wydra was my photography teacher. I got suspended for my junior year for pantsing my friend in gym class. Like Stacy Kuntz. Yes, Kuntz. K-O-O-N-T-Z. Yes. One of the cops that beat Rodney King. Her her son her son at the time, I remember she was so proud that her son made it into Stanford. And this is 1980, 1983 or 84. Stacy Kuntz. That was yeah, I don't think her son became a cop. He said your dad thought it was hilarious. I got expelled one time for oh, I know. I forgot. We had gone to our friend's house to study for a test. Brother, I was so drunk in school, but I didn't get drunk at school. I arrived drunk at school, but I wasn't. I mean, I I didn't drink it, but I was so fucked up in the head that just by putting my name on my test, you would get 10 points. So I remember my math teacher when I walked up to him, my algebra teacher when I no physics teacher when I walked up to him, and I said I can't remember anything, and he said, "Son, what are you doing?" Like what? He gave me a big zero. I said, "No, no, 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 no." And I said, "You said I get 10 points for my fucking name," and then that's how I got expelled for being drunk at school and for telling my teacher how to do his fucking job. He said, "You will never get a zero in my class." He says, "As long as you put your name on it, I'll give you 10 points." Andrea D'Amico, have a good night. I'm off to bed, Oscar. You have a great night. You too. I said, "You can't give me zero, fucker." You said you always said you're gonna give people 10 points. Yeah, I got expelled. No, I got suspended, not expelled. I've never been expelled of any school. Suspended, brother. This oh Stacy Kuhn. Yeah, even the last name, dude. You can't even say. I shouldn't even have said that name on TikTok. That sounds offensive. That sounds offensive. Stacy Nook. TikTok has a filter, brother. You can't say certain words. The bots fucking block you. No, I know that, but but you know what they called. You know what they called. They called. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, bro. Right? Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Remember? Then I showed up drunk to pick up one of my other friends, classmates, and then we got suspended another day. My mom says, "What the fuck were you doing at school?" I said, "I wasn't at school." They just called me. She said, "You arrived drunk," and I said, "Mom, I didn't go to school. It was after school, so they can't fucking charge me with anything." How stupid is that, right? I said, "Mom, it's after school. I'm outside the fucking premises. How can they fucking tell you that I'm suspended when I'm not? One, I'm not in school. Second, it's after school. Third, you should have told them to go fuck themselves." My mom was good at telling people how to fuck themselves without mentioning anything. When I worked for the cable company, I actually was given his house to hook up. Really? When I got there, I saw who he was. I left. This was a Casteg. Cristo says the real crime. But see, even back in the day, bro, you know how young I was? I mean, I was young, but at the same time, I was like that kid who was too old for his age. Like my son. He's been the same way, bro. He is too old for his age. Remember, I mean, you saw him when he was younger, right? The way he did things, like he would eat coffee with cookies and shit, like an old man. right? Like Benjamin Button. Like now he's meeting himself at. He's meeting me at the level where we should all be, right? But I had that. I had that that double spin on the wheel. Like my wheel was spinning faster. I know that because I was the double thinker and faster thinker in class, right? For everything, for book smart, for being book smart and street smart. My brother, my brother, if you ever meet my brother, you're like, this guy is smart, but he's not like this guy. Like this guy, right? You know how Doug says, "This is my ace." You know what I mean? Remember the first time Doug just fucking threw me on the. Well, he thought he was gonna fucking throw me on the bus when he said to you when he told you he says, yeah, he's a Trump supporter. Remember the first the first time, and I said, dude, you just fucking told me not to talk about politics. What the? He says, yeah, he's the Trump supporter. And then remember that same day, two of your friends next to you is like, oh shit, no one, he's one of us. And then everybody went like, what the fuck? We got here in '84, and I was teaching kids to read English in '85. I'm gonna head to bed. Go have a good night. Christopher Nako, be safe, brother. Kevin is the real Trumper. Nina and Mondo, remember that shit? They were like, "Oh, she's one of us." He's one of us. Even even Doug says, "What the fuck? What is happening?" That was funny, dude. Animals. Hold on, I dropped my fucking towel. I'm trying to pick it up with my pezuñas because I don't want to bend over to pick it up. Because I left my ice in the cooler, so it's melted. So now I gotta wipe this shit up, so para que no me moje toda la mesa. Yeah, I don't talk politics with anybody else, brother. There's no reason to talk politics with because everybody is just so bashy about it. You know, it's like fuck you. That's all they have is fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So we can't. I can't have healthy arguments with anybody else. So I said, bro, you know what? You got better shit to worry about, bro. Most of the time, I tell people that it's like when I hear people say whatever. I have a I have a coworker. My two coworkers are cool. I mean, I can't call them coworkers because I don't work with them. So they work under my. They don't even work under my my management because I don't manage them. Although I do ask them, certain shit about their jobs because I need to populate certain things that they're supposed to be populating because they're out in the field. But I treat them the same. I don't put them under me. Like I told them, I said, listen, we are going to work together. I'm not here to supervise you. I'm not your fucking supervisor. But if I have to, then I will, right? I'll step in and say, hey, bro, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm not here to fucking tell you how to do your job. One, I don't know how to do your job out in the field, but I will know how to do it because I'm watching the video, right? But that doesn't make me the licensed fucking technician. You see what I mean? The difference. So when there are certain discrepancies that I know that they have missed, and my bro, I have seen the fucking video. I told you, and I asked you, did you follow the procedure? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do container? Did you blah 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 blah? So yeah, okay, we're good then. And then I go ahead and proceed to schedule a test, whatever mold remediation, whatever the fuck test, and then we don't fucking pass. And I'm like, bro, I just fucking asked you if you did exactly what I told you. You said yes. And look, they're telling us to do exactly what I just fucking told you. And my boss says, wait, what? Why did we schedule this? I said, well, the technician told me to schedule it. He said, was it ready? I said, I asked him every fucking pertinent question. He said, what do you mean? I asked him if it was air scrubbed. I asked him if this. I asked him if that. He says, well, how do you know this? So I watched all these fucking videos from my company. It's there. I can follow through. So I am that guy, brother. I'm gonna take my fucking time to at least present myself in the best fashionable way, and not look like a fucking idiot who doesn't know what the fuck everybody else is doing. Yeah. Let me get in. Let me. What is that one girl? Let me circle back. Yeah, circle back is for fucking dumbasses who don't know what the fuck is happening to begin with. Yeah, I don't like to circle back, bro. But if they don't report properly, they don't get paid proper. No, they're getting paid by the hour, but at the same time, and it's not that my boss expects me to cover every fucking single hat like he does or like he has been. No, I like being effective, you know? I like I like I like to be remembered like the guy who, dude, this guy knows everything. And I don't know everything, you know what I mean? But at least I know how to do my job effectively. Like nobody can fucking come and say, dude, you forgot this. Dude, you forgot that. Somebody can probably say, hey, bro, you did it. You did it. But how about we improve this shit, right? Hey, constructive criticism is the best fucking way to get shit done better. I would start work at 9 every morning. And then I told my boss one day, I said, why are the guys not fucking punching in the information? He said, Oscar, you know what? Fuck this shit. He says, I'm sick and tired of this shit. You're going to come in at 8 o'clock and remind them how to do their fucking job. And I'm like, what? They have been your employees for the past 4 or 5 years. So now I got to be their fucking babysitter? Hey, guys, do your job. But I didn't say no. You know why I didn't say no? And of course, I only told you this. I never told them that. I said, sure, I'll do it. And they're still not doing it. I just get to work early and leave earlier. So for me, it's dude, como anillo al dedo, right? Me cae bien. Me cae bien. I'm up in the morning. I'm early in the morning, bro. If I could start at 5 and leave at 1, at 12, dude, I would have the fucking rest of the day to start mayhem even earlier. Imagine if I already go to sleep at 12, 1 a.m. I get up at 4:35 in the morning, right? I'm up early. I used to get up and go running that early. Maybe tomorrow I will get up early and go running. I think my son leaves tomorrow. My son is going to Las Vegas with his mom tomorrow. So I don't know how late they're gonna leave. I think she works, but I think she leaves after work. Like I think she gets off at 2:30, and then They take off to Vegas. Tomorrow's gonna be how hot? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be high of 89. It's beautiful. If I go running at 10, it'll be 78 degrees, even better than I did today. So, yeah, weather is going to be fucking amazing tomorrow in the morning. Oh, so going back to the coworker, right? There's one coworker who doesn't even talk about politics. One does, pero está más pendejo que mandado a hacer. He listen. I know he listen. I know for a fact that he doesn't have a TV at home, and I know for a fact that most of his information he gets from not from media, but he listens to podcasts, and he has the 95% of the times he has somebody else's points of views, right? Which doesn't take away from him not knowing, but it takes away from knowing the other points of views, right? You can have somebody else's point of view, but what are you doing about your point of view on the other points of view? Yeah, for him, it doesn't matter because he thinks that Trump is the enemy, and whoever is in position now is like he feels safer to have that person. Where at the same time, I'm like, wouldn't you want something better than the other guy or this guy? He's like, yeah, but whatever. But he has no argument. Like, no, I think this one's better because that's what they told me. For me, I think we should have something better than Trump or Biden, right? But at this point, since we only have those two options, I think Trump did better than what Trump has done, what Biden has done today. But then again, everybody says I beg to differ. But anyways, so this guy says no, bro. He said you don't know what you're talking about. But every time we argue, or every time he tries to argue, he always goes back and looks at my facts, which I don't have to look at his facts. I already know he has trash facts. The one time he says, "Do you know that Trump is going to prison for prostitution?" And I said, "What?" So where the fuck did you hear this? He says he just got 32 counts of prostitution. Prostitution? So he paid a prostitute. I said, where the fuck does it say that, bro? Anyways, this guy's off his fucking meds or something. And then he said something about it's in the Constitution. I said, brother, if you read the Constitution, it never talks about gender. There's no man, there's no woman. It talks about we the people, right? We the people, there's three ways of saying people. There's the people, there's the community, and there's what I forget. But there's no gender in there. Even though it was written by men, right? That mostly accentuates the part of us, referring to us as men, but it talks about people in general, right? The only part that has something that is anything and has anything to talk about that says about that mentions a female, it's the amendment when it came to women rights, 1960, whatever year it was. And I said, bro, what the fuck are you listening to, brother? If you're gonna come at me, at least give me something to, you know what I mean? Give me something that we can say, hey, you know what, bro, you're absolutely right. I missed that part. Thank you for catching that, bro. You know what you're talking about. Completely mierda. Me dice otro día, did you know that? Oh, did you know that rats lay eggs? And I said, what the fuck? I said, whoa. I said, bro, hold on. Las ratas ponen huevos. Dice, sí, levantamos una refrigeradora otro día. Estaban aquí los huevitos de rata. Huevos de rata. So I'm glad we both speak both languages, right? English and Spanish. And I said, brother, you know what? You are no longer allowed to talk to me about politics. You are no longer to talk to me about anything else other than what we do for work. Because right now, bro, whatever comes out of your fucking mouth, I won't fucking believe it. Because if you're older than me, how old are you? 54, 55? And you still believe that fucking rats lay eggs? So, bro, you're out. You've lost that, right? No more. And of course, he has to go look at his. Listen, just to make, I think we talked about this the other day, just to make him not look stupid, I quickly looked up spider eggs, right? Does the little cocoon that looks like a little fucking huevito. Just to make him not look stupid, not to call him stupid, and not to even further the argument. I said, this is what you saw, bro. He said, yeah, mira los huevos. Estos son huevos de araña, pendejo. That's when I told him, I said, no, from now on, brother, estás incomunicado. Incomunicado. Excomulgado. No more. You can't fucking talk to me about anything. Probably thinks fucking. Probably thinks cup of noodles is the fucking best soup in the world. Cup of noodles. Yeah, his arguments are no longer valid, bro. And I told him that. I said, no, nunca más me hablé de política, bro. Nunca me hablé de más de pendejadas. A menos que tengamos algo de trabajo, entonces platicame. Even then, his supervisor is his coworker. I'm just a good guy that talks to the fucking guys that work for the company. You know what I mean? I go out there and have my coffee and I talk to the guys. Hey, what job are you guys going to? Oh, we're going to go to this job, this job, this job. And then we end up talking about sports or whatever the fuck it is. None of these two guys have TVs. I don't have a TV at home either. I have the little Fire Stick that I watch sports on this screen. Other than that, brother, anything that I do watch is off of the whatever page that my home screen gives me. I click on sports and I see the whatever games have been winning, news. I can give a rat's ass who gives me news about the president or the non-president or the candidate or the whatever. I don't. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué leer esa mierda? Why do you want to read that shit when you know it's not true? They do the little snippets, so the other guy looks either smart or stupid. They've always done that. Like fucking news became TMZ. Just sell what we know how to sell. TMZ did it. TMZ does it. I don't watch TMZ. But I already know how TMZ works. I used to watch TMZ only because my son liked to watch the Rock and all these people who are actors. They're in movies and shit. Just because they said, "Oh, The Rock is going to be on TMZ" or whatever whatever the headlines were. We were on TMZ one time with my son. Well, I was just holding him. What day is it, dude? It's Saturday. This is so I can binge drinking is dude. Your brother wanted to go to a party tonight. I got the fuck out of there. I'm like, I'm out. That guy once said, what did that one guy say? Is that unlimited beers that your fucking cooler has? I brother, your brother comes up with some shit, bro. Sometimes he doesn't want to share with me. I was leaving when I got up, and I said, you know what, I'm out. I'm gonna go broadcast. Then he says, hey Johnny, you wanna go to a party? And Johnny says, not really. He says, just tell me when you're leaving so I can go home. Of course, I know what your brother wanted to have Johnny recruited so he can be the fucking driver, right? Johnny says, yeah, tell me when you want to go so I can leave. Johnny, Johnny, he becomes smart when he has to, dude. Johnny becomes smart when he has to. We ordered 3 pizzas to be delivered, medium, 2 topping, $30. It can't get cheaper than that, brother. Domino's. So every time I order Domino's for my kid, for my son, he likes Domino's, right? He likes to order the extravaganza, the green pepper, the bell peppers, the onions, the olives, Italian sausage. Did I miss something? The red peppers, I think. That one, the extravaganza. We used to have a code where each pizza was like $9. So we would order 2 medium pizzas, one for him and one for me, because I know my son can eat. So I would eat 2 slices, come here to drink. You know what Domino's did? And I know exactly what they did. They 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 butter the crust. They butter the crust. They spray the garlic something on the crust, which is it's like crack. Because every time I eat, I'm like, I don't like the way they do the bottom. Like it leaves you like harina. Yo, Real Bush, how are you, brother? But dude, every time I have Domino's, I'm completely satisfied, brother. It is nice and fluffy. I'm not I'm not Dave Portnoy to fuck around with people and say you got shit pizza. Oh, the sauce is different too. You're right. You're right. It's a little bit on the sweet side. I like it. I like sweet side. I like the sweet part of it's a balance, right? I have added the Mike's Hot Honey to that pizza, brother. Next morning, next morning, when everything is congealed, right? Everything is is coagulated, if you will. I don't I don't put it in the grill. I don't put it in the oven. I don't, brother. Straight Mike's Hot Honey and just eat it. Cold pizza. If you know, you know, brother. It's is it because you're hungover? It just tastes better, I guess. I like that shit, brother. ¿Cómo se llama? Day old pizza. Day old pizza is right. Nobody fucking believes me. Like his mom, Oscar's mom, looks at me eating pizza in the morning. She says, "You're not gonna put it in the oven?" And I'm stuffing my face. I just look at her like this. Hey, why would I ruin the pizza? Why would I ruin the pizza? No, that's the best pizza. Day old pizza is the best. Rica mierda, huh? I give her that. I give her that side eye. Especially if you put the Mike's Hot Honey, brother. I'm gonna send you a link where I did a review. I did a review of pizza with Mike's Hot Honey. Delicious. But this time I used a microphone. sometimes I put it in the toaster oven. But I'm gonna give you an idea on how to do it better. You sink the. Oh wait, no, you said toaster oven. You're talking about the toaster oven where you sink the slices, or the one where you lift the flap and then roll in the little tray. Because there's the drop in slices, right? The drop ins. My toaster oven is the little, opens the door and there's a sliding little little parrilla. Okay, like a mini oven. So the parrilla comes out. What I do is I turn it on. I preheat the oven. I preheat the oven. Then I put it in. You gotta preheat that fucker. Let it heat for at least 5 minutes. You put it in. Leave it for 2 minutes, and then you turn it off. Immediately turn it off. So the convection, the heat that stays in the oven with the grills turned off, is the one that cooks the pizza thoroughly. Because if you leave it on, then the lamp is going to overheat the cheese. It's going to burn the bread that's already cooked. So I just leave it there for like 2 minutes, turn it off, y lo dejas ahí. Lo dejas. Another 3 minutes, right? I do like 2, 3 slices. Mira, como que salió de la caja, fresquita. When she does it, she puts in the pizza that she wants, and then she hits the start button. I said, no. You like it burnt sometimes? Yeah, no, but the toaster ovens are supposed to be, you hit the button, let it preheat, and then you put in the amount of bread that you want toasted, para que no se queme. Se va a tostar gradualmente, pero no se va a quemar. But if you just put the bread in and then you hit you push in the toast button, lo quemaste. There's something about that, right? And I know you have to preheat the fucking oven, even though it's not as significant as you cooking as baking a cookie, baking a whatever it is. I will almost always do cold. Yeah, me too, brother. La pereza de, I don't want to wait for this motherfucker to heat. I don't want to wait for this motherfucker. My coffee's made. You know what I mean? Even with coffee. Ya hice el café, ya le puse la lechita, ya lo probé. I'm ready to take a fucking bite of my next meal. Here it is, pizza. I'm not gonna wait another fucking 5 minutes for pizza to get warm. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I haven't even fucking brushed my teeth. It has to be on the hot grill. The grill has to be hot. Oh, exactly. Yeah, it has to be hot. There's a place. Oh, actually, you know what? Didn't we talk about this? No. It was with Doug. Excuse me. There's a place in Burbank. Well, there's a place in. Have you heard of this restaurant called Calaveras? I think Calaveras is overhyped with a K. K-A Calaveras, not with a K. It's overhyped. I think it is. But it's a Mexican restaurant that has all you can eat on Sundays. bottomless mimosas and bottomless micheladas. I would rather do bottomless mimosas for $39.99. I think I'm gonna try that shit tomorrow with your brother. I think he said he wanted to go. I don't really believe him because I'm pretty sure he goes to sleep like a fucking 4 or 5 in the morning, bro. So I don't know if he's gonna be awake. So tomorrow I want to do that. I usually go down the street to Smokehouse, but I saw their commercial. I think I'll send you the link. Yo, H Kling, how are you? Put one down, big fella. I'll take a shit later. Hold on. Let me finish this. I'll take a shit later. Let me flush one down for you later tonight. I'm gonna send you the link. It's called Calaveras. They have aguachile. They have tacos. They have, but then again, see, I don't want to drink. I don't. I don't. I don't know, bro. There's a thing about me thinking about eating tacos with champagne. That's gonna give me the immediate bala. If you know, you know, right? Un torpedo que, hijo de puta, no se va a acabar esa mierda, hermano. So I'm a little skeptical about Mexican food and champagne, brother. Frijoles, champagne, gas, combustion with combustion. I'm gonna sound like a fucking motorcycle running to the bathroom, right? I don't know how that's gonna play out. So I'm thinking about it. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I just go to fucking traditional smokehouse, sit down and enjoy mimi service, mimosas, shrimp, oysters, tri-tip. Let me get my fucking egg omelet with Rudy. You know what the best part about today was? When I order pizza, I usually go pick it up, right? Because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to wait. They want to charge me more for picking it up. I'd rather leave them a fucking tip there rather than having a driver, go out of his way. I'm like, I'll do it. He said, "Dang, I want to go now. I'll go pick you up, brother. I'll pick you up." But the Mexican food, you're down for that? So the driver who showed up at the house, because it has my, I don't use my name anymore. I put TheHeinekenMan. That's my name, TheHeinekenMan. So every time I show up, Smokehouse, I want to go to Smokehouse, brother. I really want to go to Smokehouse. So I was on the phone with this girl when the delivery guy showed up. He says, "Is the HeinekenMan here?" I was reluctant, dude. I got out of my seat so I can go. I can go say hi to the guy because he's the one that hands me the. He's the one that hands me the pizza every time I go there. He says, "What's the name?" Is Oscar. Yeah, I don't have an Oscar. Oh, sorry, the HeinekenMan. And I'm always wearing either this shirt, this shirt, or the green one that has the Heineken whatever. So today he says, "Oh shit, the HeinekenMan is here." So I was like, "Hold on, I'll be right now." He's like, "Dude, you're everywhere. Oh my god." He says, "I never delivered to you." I said, "I know. I was come pick it up." That was cool. I don't know, dude. I've been recognized 3-4 times. I don't feel famous, but it feels cool. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I've seen you before. Like Jimmy, remember the video I showed you? I'm jogging down the street. He's like, "Heineken man." Did I show you that one? Don't believe the hype is a sequel. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. How do I do this in a bigger mode? This one, look. Yeah, I want to be hood famous, brother. I want to be hood famous. One of these days, I'll be hood famous. One of these days, I'll reach that level, bro. I'll reach that level. Like one of my followers on TikTok says, day 1,375 of the episode of not being sponsored by Heineken. Not being sponsored by Heineken. What are you drinking, brother? What the fuck are you drinking over there? I'm on my last beer, bro. Well, this is one before water. What happened to your fucking to your Budweiser budget? Gone? Gone? It's active on Monday? But we left your beer there, bro. We left your beer there on. Oh, so you finished the fucking beer that we left you? I'm pretty sure you did. He said gone that day, and so were you. Last beer, bro. Last beer of the night. Last beer of the night. Bien a verga, viendo cohetes. Asustado como los perros. Asustado como los perritos. Last beer, bro. 11:40 on a Saturday. I don't go to sleep this fucking early. Hey, but you know what? I did broadcast twice, and we did drink a lot of fucking beers today. They took him in the house. You know, the older the dogs get, the more frightened they become, right? When they're little fucking dogs, they don't even give a shit. But now, the minute they become older, puppies don't give a fuck, right? I took a nap at Doug's house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a picture of that already. Doug takes fucking pictures. He has to fucking have evidence of everything. Johnny was on the sofa. I was on the fucking chair with my legs extended. The whole. I watched the first 50 minutes of the first half. Then I slept fucking 30 minutes, bro. I woke up at minute 45. And Doug was up. Oh no, Doug was out, dude. Doug was out. Second half, Doug was out. He kept saying, "Yeah, my money, my money, my." What is your money, dude? You're betting $20. He said, "My crew is dead." Doug falls asleep, then he wakes up. Falls asleep, then we dude, he's already gone, dude. When I got to Costa Azul earlier today, he was already gone, drinking champagne, mimosas. Dude, they give him this much of fucking champagne, and then they top him. They give him like this much of orange juice. Dude, I think he blows smoke up our asses, telling us that yeah, I'm gonna send a text. I have a bookie. I don't think he fucking bets with anybody, bro. And I said, okay, so who are you betting? They don't 86 him from Costa. He's the one that drinks 3 or 4 bottles of champagne in the morning, bro. Those are they're not gonna fucking 86 him. He usually does that on Sundays, not Saturdays. Today, of course, he's on vacation now. He he decided to not go with his fucking family to have a nice family get together. He said, "Fuck it, I'm staying home." When he told me that, I said, "You know what? That's kind of selfish of him, of just saying, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk with my friends." I didn't immediately leave and go with him. See, dude, that's kind of fucked up. In my head, that's kind of fucked up. Like I told him, I said, dude, just go with your kids, and go with Roxana. Come back by 6 so we can watch the game together. Then I'm jogging, right? And I'm jogging. I finished jogging. I did my 5.3 miles. He called me and says, "Yep, fuck it, I didn't go." And I'm like, "Yeah, this fucker just wants to. He wants to get. He already sounded smashed." And I'm thinking. I think Rosanna told him to stay home because he started early, right? Smashing. I said, "Bro, you can't do that, dude." But hey, we all got our own fucking vices. It is what it is, right? Your brothers apologized for what he did. I still don't know what he did. Like I told him, I said, "Bro, as long as you fucking quashed the beef that you had with yourself in your head, whether it was true or not, bye." I got beef with nobody, bro. I still kept in touch. I still kept in touch with Roxana. Like I told her, I said, "I miss you guys. I miss your kids. I miss both babies." You never knew this. You never knew this, and I think nobody knew this. Nobody knows this other than the lady at the fucking supermarket and Sophia. I take Sophia flowers every Saturday. Every time I go see Doug, I take his daughter flowers, and I miss that part, bro. I'm like, dude, who's taking her flowers now? Nobody's taking her flowers. Not even her fucking dad. So I miss that part. So you know what? I gotta go see the kids. You see Juan's face when he saw me. Oh, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cómo está? Dice, aquí la puta le pegó la regla. Le pegó la regla. Le pegó la regla. And today he told me, I told my parents what happened. I said, I know you didn't, asshole. Shut the fuck up. I know you didn't fucking tell anybody. But we're good, bro. We're good. We're good. I talked to your mom. I talked to your dad. And I'm at peace, brother. I can tell you that much. I've always been at peace. I will always be at peace. Whether people do bad against themselves, thinking they're doing bad against anybody else. I I I'm at peace, brother. That mental anguish will no longer fucking dwell in my heart. It did at one point. No more, bro. That shit died. The whole, you know how sometimes we just dwell in our pain, our anguish, and we don't know what the fuck to do with it. My grandma, she took care of that one, bro. It was one of those fucking things como que te quitaron unos bloques de arena de la puta espalda. because everybody thought I was the bad son who disrespected the mom y el hijo mierda que trató mal a la mamá, que no sé qué. Mi abuela me habló y me dijo, mijo, me di cuenta que no sos vos el mal hijo, tengo una mala hija y te quiero pedir disculpas. Dude, from that moment on, bro, I miss my mom, I love my mom, but I will never fucking talk to her ever again for that same reason, because I had, I think I told you the story. I, I felt like chains, I felt like chains, weights, like I was released from fucking prison, like from where I thought I was at. Never again, bro. Never again. I don't have any. I don't feel any restraint against anything. Nothing is holding me back. Nothing is keeping me from being happy. I mean, you have those moments where you like, dude, I'm tired. I am not where I'm supposed to be, but at the same time, like, but you're alive, bitch. You know what I mean? You remind yourself like you're alive, bro. How many people did not wake up today? Well, guess where you're at? And guess what? I went jogging today because sometimes you have to remind yourself of what you're preaching. I said, and today this is my fifth day jogging in a row. Right? Other weeks I do 2 days, take 2 days off, 3 days, 2 days off, 3 days, 2 days off, or I do 3 days off, 2 days. No, this month I ain't stopping. I missed July 1st. That's it. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping, bro. And I think to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, you're forgetting to practice what you're preaching. Be better than you were yesterday. I keep forgetting that shit, bro. So here I am jogging my fucking ass off right down the street, and I see I've been jogging the same fucking street for the past 20, 21 years, 22 years, and I see the same mail carriers, the neighbors. Now I know their names. People who stop me and say, "Bro, I don't know who you are, but brother, you're like an inspiration every time I see you." Whoever it is. And it's the other way around. They tell me I inspire them. And I'm like, no, it's the other way around. You inspire me now. There's a guy down the street. I would always see him walking his dog, smoking cigarettes, walking his dog. He's like, yeah, you got it, bro, you got it, bro. One day I stopped and I introduced myself. My name is Oscar. I said, bro, I should know your name by now. I said, every time I see you, I should at least say, hey, right? Dale. The only reason I remember his name is because I remember Chip and Dale, right? The male strippers. Not because I like male strippers, but your mind works with that. You have to anchor somebody's name with something. So Chip and Dale, or the little chipmunks on the Disney Channel, right? Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers, yeah. So every time I see him, I was like, oh, that's Dale. That's not Chip, that's Dale, right? So one day he stopped me. He says, Oscar, let me tell you something. He says, Oscar, you inspire me, bro. He says, every time I see you, brother, I was having a hard time. I was having a hard time, he says. And I kept seeing you every day, going up and down, going up and down, going up and down. And I was thinking about ending my life. And I didn't. That's a crazy story, dude. He said, I see you going up and down the street. And then you talk to me. He said, you talked to me the day that I was thinking about ending my life. And you told me how much in pain you are. Your back has been hurting and all that. And he says, my fucking problems are less than what this guy is feeling. I'm good, bro. And I said, brother, you know what? Sometimes we gotta fucking cross paths with somebody that we don't even fucking know for that same reason. I talk to everybody. I I say hi to everybody, but there's people that you really want to get to know because you see them and you know there's something bothering them. You know what I mean? And I approach those people not because I have to, but because I need to. There was a guy. There was a guy that I used to run into. Literally, I was running, right. So he would be outside his church wearing a fluorescent vest like mine, like he was directing traffic from church in and out. And he reminded me of that guy from Breaking Bad. You know, little shady, right? Little shady white boy. And like this guy looks like he's fucking taken out of a fucking movie, but now he's in church, right? But I had that concept, because I like watching movies. He looks like this guy. So every time he would look at me, he's like, "Yeah, come on, let's go, you can do it." So one day I stopped and I introduced myself. I said, "I don't know what your name is, but every time I jog by, I feel like I should say, hey, hi, Charlie, or whatever, He said, oh, hi, my name is Jesse." And I said, dude, this guy's name is Jesse. I'm never gonna fucking forget his name because the guy's name in Breaking Bad is Jesse. Exactly, exactly. So Jesse told me his story. He says, I used to be an ex-drug addict. I used to consume this much. I used to be the drunk guy, and I don't know. Now he's a carpenter. Now he's in the hands of God. When I told him who I was and how what I believe in and this and that, he introduced me to the pastor. He's a pastor. You gotta hear that. You gotta hear his testimony. Like we should invite him. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't be in church, bro. I don't ever want to be in church. The pastor just looked at Jesse, says, hey, we can't make people do what they don't want to do. But at the same time, you know what I mean? He said it in a nice way to Jesse, but not to me. Like he's like, bro, you shouldn't even fucking be here, right? but it wouldn't have hurt me because one, people go to church because they want to find themselves or they want to find refugee for whatever for whatever reason it's hurting them. Like, dude, I'm not gonna shit on people's beliefs like that. So, brother, if you think you believe it, if you think you should stay in church because this is keeping you from being what you want to become, then by all means. Jesse is one of those kids, one of those guys, one of those gentlemen who has fallen many times and has gotten up many times. But it's not for me to say, bro, church is not what's helping you. It's you are helping church. Right? But I won't try to scratch a new beginning in their lives. That's not for me to fucking say that. So every time he sees me, he says, bro, God bless you. And I say, God bless you too. For the same reason, because he invites me to church and I don't go. I should invite him to step out into fucking reality and say, bro, believe in God, just don't believe in that fucking building. But that's not for me to fucking ruin his reality. Right? There's no reality to be ruined, and there's no reality to be remade. That is his reality, but it's not for me to remake his. I don't. What do I have to offer though? You see what I mean? I have nothing to offer to anybody. This is, I don't have. I don't. This is not a quorum. I just come here and have fun and talk to people and correlate with reality. Like, you got bills, I got bills. Shit, we got drunk. I get drunk. You eat, I eat. Do I like barbecue? I love barbecue. You know what I mean? The similarities in reality, we're all the same. Are we expecting a fucking check tomorrow so we can pay the bills? We're all in the fucking same boat. But for me to start talking to people and say, no, bro, stop going to church. Let me fucking help you in different ways. How the fuck am I going to help them in different ways when I have nothing to offer? Oh, this guy's full of shit. No, actually, I took you out of whoever was keeping you from being who you really need to be. But then again, how do you direct traffic? So, all in all, you can only say and do what you can, not what you want. I wish I could do more, but I can't because I don't have all that. Like I said, remember yesterday I said, imagine me having fun with fucking $5 in my pocket today, and I still have a fucking party. I have a fucking blast with $10, bro. With $5, imagine with 10. I wouldn't fucking know what to fucking do with myself. And I'm out of beer. What the fuck? I hate this fucking part. Yeah, I don't even have guaro in the. You did double the fun. Double the fun. Brother, Evelina, my friend who came from Poland, I picked her up 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She brought me this bottle about 6 months ago. I don't drink it. I don't take shots. I just wet my whistle because it's so delicious. This time around, she says, Oscar, we're not going to drink. She brought me a box of chocolates. I forgot to take the box of chocolates to Doug's house this weekend because I want the kids to try it. Bro, it's a fucking you know how I took that Brazilian chocolates to Bevelin? Bevelin says, I'm gonna hide these chocolates. remember the Brazilian chocolates? The garotos? These are by far the best shit I have ever tried. These are little strips of marshmallow covered in hard chocolate. The day I tried it, my mind just went crazy. Like, it's marshmallow, but it's not as marshmallowy as marshmallow should be, right? It's pillowy, but it's more like a toffee, but it's not a toffee. Like, it's marshmallow, but it's mira, it just crumbles in your mouth, and you know it's marshmallow, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I put one in the freezer, and I have one in the fridge. I know, dude. That's crazy, right? United States, dude. Cats. What is it? The M&Ms, right? The Hershey's. We do. We have. I mean, when I was my son's age, I was eating. Snickers was not my thing, even though I like Snickers. My thing was Three Musketeers, the marshmallow wrapped around that fucking chocolate, or the chocolate wrapped around the marshmallow. Three Musketeers, Twix, and I know and Hershey's, right? The pure chocolate. Those three things, dude, that is anybody's kryptonite. So when I drove Uber, I picked up these two girls coming from Australia, and they gave me. I was gonna say but nobody fucking likes coconut, bro. I hate coconut shards. You know the way that they do the nah. I like coconut, but I don't like the shards, like the little strands. I hate that shit. So they brought me Tim Tams. They sell Tim Tams here only because I found out that they sell Tim Tams. But if you have ever had, this is the royal version of Kit Kat. Tim Tams are the shit, brother. Kit Kats, it's like the cheap version of Tim Tams. Hershey with almonds are the fucking best. Hershey, no, um, the yellow one que tiene los aguacates, the crumbled peanuts in it. Doctor, the yellow one is called yellow with the red letters. Doctor, that one. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I like that. Crunch, crunch exactly. Crunch bars too, bro. Crunch bars. The Rice Krispies in chocolate. Self pleasuring in Crunch bars. It's almost the same fucking thing. That is so fucking good, dude. I, I can't use the M word because TikTok fucking bans me. It did that one time. I can't use that word. Crunch bars, bro. Crunch bars are the fucking Doctor Good Bar. Doctor Good Bar. Es el que trae los cacahuates, the little pieces of maní with the chocolate. Oh my god, dude! When I put that in my mouth, I can swirl that chocolate and peanuts all around, and I'm thinking, I'm not swallowing this shit. This shit is fucking good. Like I can crunch on the fucking peanuts all I want with the chocolate. But see, but it's not the same when you do it with M and M's because M and M's has that coating that changes the palate of what Dr. Goodbar has. There's no coating on Dr. Goodbar, right? The caramel coating, the crunchy. Like, I can eat this, but I don't. I like it, but it's not my favorite. Right? Do you like M&M? I like M&Ms. I just don't love M&Ms. I love Dr. Goodbar better more than the peanut M&M. Remember that joke? The guy says, "Do you like peanuts?" The guy says, "Yeah, I like peanuts." So the guy would throw a handful of peanuts on the guy's hand. Then after an hour, the guy would say, "You keep asking me if I like peanuts." He said, "But you keep handing me peanuts." He said, "What? You don't like peanuts?" He said, "No, I like peanuts." And he says, "I like the chocolate. I don't like the peanuts." He said, "What do you mean?" "Well, I suck the chocolate off the fucking peanuts, M&Ms, and I give you the peanuts." He said, "Do you like peanuts?" Yeah, I'm not crazy about M&Ms. I mean, movie theater M&Ms are better than street M&Ms, right? You can't. I can appreciate. I can watch a movie eating peanut M&Ms. I'm like, this is a good snack. But if I'm gonna buy a snack to eat out in public, like I'm walking and doing, I'm like, nope, not my thing. Um, I like Whoppers before I like Milk Duds. Whoppers are fucking better. I like Whoppers, Milk Duds, and There used to be a third one. Hold on. Oh, my son. My son likes the sour patch. Sour patch? Yeah, those three. In that particular order. I like Whoppers first. Raisinets is not my thing, bro. I'd rather do the raisins. The raisin, not the raisin. I don't know why I don't like raisinets. I like raisins. Raisinets, not so much. Prunes, I love prunes. Pero si te ponen una cagadera, they will fucking make you go to the fucking, right? They make you go to the toilet. I I like Mike's hot Mike's hot Mike's hot beans. Remember those Mexican hot beans? Mike's hot beans, Mexican hot beans. The little fucking cinnamon little mierdas. Mike and Ike. Is that it? Is that the one? Mike and Ike, the hot ones, the cinnamon little pellets. Oh, Boston baked beans. That's it. Yes, yes, dude. Those are like from like 1975 or some shit, right? They're fucking old as fuck, dude. Oh, the hot tamales. Mike and Ike, Boston baked beans, nerds. Do we still have nerds, bro? I miss the nerds. But then again, it's a Willy Wonka, right? Willy Wonka fucking candies. Bunch of fucking sugar, dude. Remember the gobstoppers? Remember the gobstoppers? The jawbreakers? The gobstoppers, the jawbreakers, the you can dude, you can suck on a fucking jawbreaker from period 1 to period 6. They make them gummies now. Yeah, you're right. They made them gum. Oh, they made them gummies. Okay. I miss all those candy. But see, when I was my son's age, I would eat all those candy because I wanted to try every fucking candy made to man. Like, but at the same time, I lost my interest for candy because I started drinking beer at 12, 13 years old. But I was trying different beers every weekend. Like my vecino, my neighbor would say, "Oscar, vamos a la tienda." No, la liquor. I would say, "Vamos," and he would say, "Do you like beer?" And I was like, "I never tried beer." He's like, "What do you mean you never tried beer? ¿Quieres tomar?" I'll try one. I would down the whole fucking 24-ounce can from the liquor store to the house. And he would say, "You're not gonna stumble now, are you?" He's like, "No, tranquilo." And I would walk around the patio, thinking, "Oh my god, I gotta keep my balance." Like my mom doesn't know I drank, right? Nobody knows I drank. So whenever I would do this, I would say, "Dude, what the fuck? I gotta go rest." I say, "But I'm not tired. You're just drunk." Oh, this is what drunk feels like. That is crazy, dude. So I understood how drunk was, and then you know what? Once I understood what drunk was, even though you feel like you're gonna fall to the side, that's your imagination of being drunk. Just walk straight. Your head is telling you, walk straight. You have no ear infection, so your balance should be go forward. Don't go to the side like your brain should tell you. Your ears you're still good. Your balance should be perfect. Mijo, ¿y qué le pasa, mijo? Oh, tengo hambre. Tengo hambre. The fucking fat kid. I was always hungry, dude. Imagine being like drunk, right? And like drowsy. People would look at you like, mijo, porque se está durmiendo, mijo, tiene sueño. No, siento como que tengo hambre. Oh, quiere comer. Venga, me daban aquellos tacos con nopal. I still love eating nopal. So we had the nopales on the in el cerco on the fence, and the lady would cut the young ones, right? Le llaman mano de nopal, ¿verdad? Little manos. So she would scrape off the little espinas from it, and then she would do a slit, one finger, two finger, three, four, and five, and then she would put on the skillet on the brasa, and it would drip the whatever the gooey stuff from it, right? After that, brother, tacos, mince it up, put it on the fucking tacos, and amazing. La baba, see. And I was like, dude, but even the baba is good for you, right? If you take the nopal and you use the baba for that's jojoba. I mean, not that I use it. I don't. I'm naturally I'm naturally I'm enhanced. I'm enhanced porque estoy gordo. No se me miran las arrugas porque estoy gordo. Una vez que adelgaza, como Johnny. Oh my god, I want more beer, man, but I gotta go to sleep. I want more beer, but I got no beer. Yeah, I like cactus. So you never had cactus before? Is that what you're telling me? So you never experienced cactus before that? Nopal? Tienen una ensalada de nopal at the smokehouse, bro. Una ensalada de nopal. I mean, I can't say it's a delicacy, but you know what I mean. It's nopal chopped up, and you can still feel the gooiness, but you add more things to it. I put the nopal on my omeleta. Nopal with my omelet, bro. My old boss, the grandfather would bring me cactus tortillas hechas de nopal, verdecitas. Great shit, good shit. I don't know where they sell it. I wouldn't know where to go get it. Really, mom makes salsa with them. Nice. All right, brother. We've been on for 2 hours and 14 minutes. We did good. Oh, you guys are in the backyard. You're right. Peace out, brother. Hasta la vista, baby. We should do something, bro. Keep in touch. I'll keep you posted. Maybe we can. I don't know if Doug. Well, Doug doesn't work on Monday, so no wonder he wants to get fucked up tomorrow. Doug. Of course you know Doug. Of course you know Doug. Hasta la vista, baby. Later, brother. Be safe.